welcome back to our lovely, calm talk show, Gremlins. And in case you didn't know, I'm Maddie.
And I'm Dee.
All right, great. Let's get into it. Okay, we're going to start with our show updates. Do we want to start with Melody of Secrets or Dead Friend Forever? Because I don't think we talked
Yeah,
about Dead Friend Forever in the last one.
we
We
didn't.
hadn't
No,
finished it.
We went off on Zombievor last time.
I don't know how I feel about that one.
I actually liked it. Maddie likes more of a conclusive ending, is what we've established, and I am a sucker for an open end.
I don't, because I don't want to have questions
I kind of like the
that aren't
fact that
going to
we have
get answered.
questions. I love the fact that we have questions. For that one, I think
Oh.
okay, for some of them, it doesn't work out so well. But I think for that one, it works out really well because you can come up with your own conclusion that what ended is what we saw or not, because they were under the influence of drugs. And so we don't know if, like, the reason they don't remember how they left the house was because they were tripping.
I didn't hate the ending, but I also didn't really understand what was happening. And I think that's kind of where I'm like, I don't like this. The end was very abrupt.
Yes. And just like bloodshed.
Well, show us. What are you talking about?
I know, but it was like that last episode, it was just like everyone died. What I kind of started thinking about is the brother, New, is that his name? New? Was telling the boyfriend, like, I'm so glad I didn't trust you. And he had given him an antidote.
Are you talking about P?
Yes. And he had told him, like, when they got into the fight, like, there at the end, when he was tripping out, too, where he was like, I'm so glad I didn't trust you. And so it makes me wonder if, even though he said that what he gave him was the antidote, if it wasn't actually the antidote.
Very open to interpretation.
I liked it. I will recommend it to people, especially if they like open-ended thriller-type shows. I don't know
No,
if
that's
it's
a
one
slasher, babe. That is a slasher. They have to be
thriller,
okay with lots of gore.
slasher. All right, Melody of Secrets.
Oh, no.
I
Okay,
don't know
first
what's
of all,
going on.
I'm not going to survive this show. I'm just not going to survive it.
Why?
Second of all,
Because
I
of book?
also have no idea what's... and Force. Or to have that chemistry. What happened? Anyways, Melody of Secrets, I don't know what's happening.
Yeah, and we'll have to go back. Okay, to be fair, Maddie and I were also chit-chatting the whole entire time. But anyway, something happened in the last Sense Perfect 10-liners between those two, because they kind of bored me, I'm not gonna lie, in Perfect 10-liners.
No.
But, like, we are already getting into the NC scenes just about, and, yeah, I was unprepared
Yeah.
for it to just jump in that quickly, but we don't know what's going on. I will have to go and rewatch when I'm not being distracted by kids, when I'm not being distracted by other gossip that I needed to talk to Maddie about yesterday, and try to understand what's going on, because I do think it's going to be good, especially since, you know, I like a good, you know me, I like a good thriller, but we don't know what's going on.
I think there was just a lot happening. Like, there was just a lot of things to keep up with in the first episode that I was like, I don't know. I have no idea what's going on. Oh, it could be like the boy next door type of thing where Force, like, imagined that they were dating, and then saw his chance.
Or it could also be that he, like, thought they were dating because he did have a crush on him at one point or something, and there was no interest. I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll find out. We've only watched one episode, and it's really hard to tell how a series is going to go just with one episode.
I think it's going to be really good, though.
I'm excited for the chemistry, because I don't think we've seen this kind of chemistry with Force Book ever.
Nope, not ready. Okay, so I watched and finished Bed Friends this past week.
Okay.
In like 2 days. And I thought it was really good, but I felt like it was a lot like Between Us, because it was very like heated at the beginning, and then it slows way down.
Oh, interesting, especially for a Demundi show.
It's almost like halfway that it like slowed down, but it still slowed down like it did in Between Us.
Yeah, because I feel like with the Demundi shows, like, because Between Us is GMM, and GMM they do a lot of, like, cracked door spice, but Demundi does spice, and so it's interesting that happened. And that's Net James, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It was really good, though. I'd watch it again.
You told me there's trauma, and you know me. I love trauma. It's on my list.
And then I also started, and I'm still watching, and I'm really mad about the fact that I did this. I'm watching Never Let You Go.
Mm-hmm.
And don't me.
Mm-hmm. How do you feel about Pond?
Nope. Okay, so not at first, like a few episodes in, I got really mad because Pooh was pissing me off, but it's fine now.
I call this one the BL Batman because Puin's like life story is like Batman. He sees his dad get shot in front of him, and I was like, okay, Bruce Wayne.
That was so tragic.
Oh, I know. And I kind of feel bad for Perth's character because he's just like stuck with this really shitty father and like really doesn't want to really be involved. Okay, so I finished my Secret of Seer yesterday. It was going to be probably like an 8.5-star rating for me, and it dropped down to a 6.5-star because that ending was a flop. So the storyline is like this guy, new actors, like brand new. They don't even have my drama list account. Or like page. It started off so well and it was like lower budget, so I wasn't really expecting much. The ending, like they tried to have like this crazy twist that was like, where did that come from? That was from left field and makes no sense with the story. Then it was like, oh, I guess that's done. And then like the relationships aren't even like concluded or anything. Okay, I had this rant last time about how it's okay for these series to go longer than 8 episodes, and sometimes maybe that's not a bad idea if you're trying to fit so much in something. And I feel like this one needed to be longer.
It was 8 episodes?
It was 8 episodes. Peach Trap is another one I finished this week. It's a Korean one. It's very true to Korean BLs. There was like some kissing and it was cute. I liked the ending and I liked who he ended up with because it's about a guy who's like being pursued by 3 other guys. I was a little confused about whether one of the guys actually liked him or liked somebody else, but I am kind of sad that the other 2 characters didn't have a resolution. Like they didn't have somebody to be in love with, because I want if I'm watching fluff, I want everyone to find love. And then the reason I wanted to talk about Thundercloud Rainstorm is because I think it's one that you should watch because it is kind of shocking me. It is Korean, but they're doing some very risky things when it comes to Korean BLs or Korean shows at all. There are some scenes that are making me question some things. It's very toxic, but I'm really enjoying it. Anyway, that's the shows I'm watching. So in news, we are getting a show starting. It's premiering December 12th on the GMM TV YouTube channel, and it will be showing every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And it's kind of like a game show with Lycan, Persis, and Jasper. The literal description is a new show featuring Lycan, Persis, and Jasper, where they will take on missions filled with energy and positivity. Then we have the Riser Artist Concert that is going to be on February 14th and 15th at Impact Arena, and tickets go on sale the 21st and the 22nd of this month. Yeah, I don't know if you saw the lineup, but I'll give you the lineup. Christ, Nanan, Win, Gemini, Fourth, Jasper, Lycan, Felice, Clover, Perth, and Puin.
Yeah, I'm not going.
I kind of want to watch it. I kind of want to get tickets, but what I have learned after the Star Olympics thing is that the tickets could be upwards to like $80 some, and I don't have that kind of money, but I would like to watch it, like at least stream it. But I know I'm gonna get so many edits of it, but I'm super excited for it because that's like everyone who's in, well, Riser specifically, so it's just for Riser, who is the GMM music company. All right, so the Asian Artist Awards, they were about as chaotic as you would expect, because I feel like Han just makes a point of going to the bathroom always before they announce Best Producer.
I love him though.
Stray Kids will be having a movie, and it's going to feature behind the scenes footage of their concert, and also include their sold out SoFi Stadium footage. Star Olympics. Look at that lineup. Isn't that insane? It's like, I know, everybody. It's crazy. The Star Olympics will be December 20th. In case anyone forgot, it will be at 2 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The grand opening of House Nowhere was yesterday, and we had everyone who is anyone, including Felix, there. It is a store that is opening in Iconsium, which is like this giant mall in Bangkok. Let's see, some of the people who were there. Felix, Orm. I don't know Orm, but probably because I'm not into GLs. Fourth, Bright. And you probably know Bright because I don't know if you remember when Sungmin did that Burberry photo shoot where he was wearing the trench coat and he was with the other guy. There was also a kid in the pictures. I don't know if you remember seeing those. It was a while back. But Bright did a photo shoot with Sumin because they're both Burberry ambassadors, and fourth is a Louis Vuitton ambassador. And then Win, Boss and Pete were also apparently there. You probably heard the Netflix deal as well. So Netflix bought Warner Brothers for what ended up being, it was like a $72 billion bid, but I think it ended up being like $83.7 billion is what they ended up buying Warner Brothers for. So that kind of makes the future of HBO kind of up in the air a little bit. But currently, Donald Trump is going to try to fight that because he says that it's going to create a monopoly with Netflix, but it's actually because his son-in-law has stocks. But it's really interesting how Netflix won the bid, because I was a little shocked that Netflix would be the program to do it, being that all these other companies are so big, especially like Disney and all of them. And the reason Netflix was able to do it is because I don't know if people who have used Netflix noticed there was like an influx of Asian and foreign shows coming in. And then also on top of that, they made it so that you couldn't share your account anymore, which was really frustrating for me because my whole family was sharing one account and now we can't do that. And you could have the cheaper option that had ads, or you could pay more than what you were paying to have ad free. And then they dropped shows, and this is where people got really upset with them, and people were saying, oh, people are going to drop Netflix, but people didn't, because Netflix still have other good shows, but they dropped shows that were requiring them to pay a lot, so like Friends, Supernatural, shows like that, just so that they could make all of this money so that they could buy Warner Brothers. And so it'll be interesting to see what goes on with that in the future. We're switching gears again.
Footage from this, and I'm like, we go hide in the corner.
Did you see what Jung did?
Tripping everybody? Yeah, how could I miss? I think it may have been the Take It Off song. I don't remember, but he was taking off their jackets.
Yeah, and then he also
took off his shirt.
Yeah, I was going to say, and then he decided to take that song seriously and take off his shirt. Okay, so if anyone's wondering what we're talking about the Big Mountain Music Festival, which is one of the largest Asian music festivals. It has 14 stages and over 100 artists, including, obviously, Jasper, and Jung took Take It Off very seriously and took off his shirt and then proceeded to try to get everyone else to take off their clothing. I'm just looking at the lineup, like it was everyone. Gemini's X account got suspended because people loved him too much. X is cracking down currently on spam accounts, and a bunch of fans were trying to promote Gemini and his new project, so they kept hashtagging Gemini and his new project, to the point where it got flagged on X as a spam account, and that Gemini was actually a spam user and not a real user, because there was too much. He got too much attention. He got too much traction. And so he's been making jokes about it, like things like, does Elon not love me anymore? And things like that. And so at least he's enjoying the humor of the situation, of the fact that he was just
honestly, I would too. I'd be cracking jokes. Like it wasn't, you know how I am. I'm so unserious. I just crack jokes about everything.
You really do. Anyway, I just think it's so funny that the reason his X account got suspended is not because of any other reason other than he has too many fans.
Anyways, we're gonna go into the men who we call babies.
Oh yeah, the ones we call babies. And we want to be very clear that when we're talking about the men we call babies, we don't actually call them babies in like any form of romantic way. Like, these are the men that we would protect.
It's kind of a long list too.
It's such a long list. I'm realizing that we just really want to protect a lot of people. And I'm a mama bear, so like these are the people that literally give me such cuteness aggression. I just want to like make sure that no one ever hurts them.
The top ones for sure are Supernet, Barcode, Lego, New. Those ones for sure. Now we're moving on to our activity that's probably going to stress me out.
Same.
So we chose a category. We chose celebrities. So one of us has to say a word, or I guess a celebrity name, and then the other person has to say another name based off of the last letter of the first name, or previous name, or whatever. Supernet.
Time tie.
What does it has name end in? I don't know any celebrities with the name starts with I.
Yeah, you do. I can name a few. Oh no, I caught her up on the second one.
Are we doing like Asian celebrities, or are we doing anybody?
Anybody.
Isla Fisher. I'm giving you easy ones. What the fuck is
You
this?
are. Why am I struggling with R? Rui. I'm giving you another I. In case anyone wonders, I don't know any other celebrities beside Asian celebrities, but it doesn't have to be Asian celebrities. Just this is all of the media I consume.
Italia Richie? Oh, there's an I for you.
IN. It counts. I know his name's Jungin, but
It does
IN
count.
counts.
No.
Liza Minnelli. I gave you a freaking I again. And that is an
Is
old
that another
one.
I?
Yes, I think so. That aged me.
Queen Elizabeth. That's not it.
Nope.
Isabel? No, I don't.
Isabel? Who's famous?
Ow.
Huh?
We're gonna do Idina Menzel.
Oh, that's a good one. L. W. Okay, you're starting me with L again.
I have had eyes 3 times in a row. I don't want to hear it.
Lisa.
Apo.
Apple. Ohm.
Mark.
Cow tongue.
Gowan?
Gowan does, yeah. Starts with an N. We already said Noel, so we can't use that one again. Nut.
Cooey.
Yeah, okay. Okay, question though for this rules. Can authors be celebrities?
I mean, technically, I guess.
Okay, Isabel Allende.
That ends with an A.
E.
Austin Knight.
Does that start with an E?
No, it starts with an A. His, specifically.
Yeah, we're going with E.
Knight ends with a T.
But we're going with the E, because Allende ends with E.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
I thought it was A.
A-double-L-E. N-D-E.
I don't know anybody.
Do I know anybody whose name starts with an E? Do we know any Ethans?
I don't. So if we get something like this, do we start over?
Yeah. I'll start.
Okay, you go.
I'll do a nice one. I'll start with the letter that's nice. Bang-chan. Actually, that wasn't nice. I just realized because I had also...
Nip. Oh, you're okay. Net.
Net. We already did Tui. We already did... Is his name Tiger or Tigger? Whoever did the top line song with Stray Kids?
Tiger JK.
Tiger JK.
So is mine K?
Yes.
King.
Gun. Have we done gun?
No. Nat.
TT.
Back to the fucking E's.
Sorry. The other one I was thinking of also ends with an E. I can think of one, but I'm not going to tell you. But it's good to know to have on the back burner for when I need
Earth.
it.
Earth is one.
Earth. H. Hong. Of course I would know my bias.
G-Dragon?
That counts. Starts with ends with an N. Nanan. Also ends with an N.
I hate this game. Nut. Nunu. We'll do Nunu.
Okay, I was gonna say, well, it depends on which nut, but we already did Super Nut, and I already did Nut, so. Nunu. W. Win. Oh, I know one.
Dunk. Not a chai.
Not that chai is my bro. Oh, you're ending me with an I. I hate you. Not the chai is my bro. Oh, side tangent though. Somebody I know was gifted a bag. Or gifted a sweatshirt. So if anyone wants to know what I want for Christmas, was gifted like a William S. sweatshirt, and they're like these college sweatshirts that like have their mascot and everything in them. Super cute. And they have apparently all the couples and stuff. But they also had some Tame Po mugs that I told Maddie we should get. The one that cracked me up was that one of the bags she got said, "I don't have boyfriend, I have bro." Anyway, we went on a side tangent. Do we want to continue or?
Yeah, go ahead. Go with your eye.
In, but I was trying not to give you any more N names, but in. If we're really going to go that way.
I lose. Next. But.
Kim.
So, like M-E-M?
Kim, K-I-M.
Oh, okay.
He's so pretty. He's also like 27 or something like that. He does not look his age. He's with Latte.
Mario.
Mario?
Hmm?
Like,
don't say home, please.
like, Mario?
No. This is Mario Maurer. I don't know what this is. Maurer.
Okay, Mario, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Don't say Ohm. Please don't say Ohm.
Oat. Have we said oat? Oat.
Okay, we haven't said Ode. We're running out of names, I feel like.
We are.
Tara Torn. I'm sure I said that all wrong.
Who?
That's Boom. That's Boom.
Oh, I don't know how to say his name. But what does it end in?
In.
N?
Mm-hmm.
We already did not to chai. Nanny. Oh, no, I'm not gonna do that to you. You know what? I'm gonna be really nice to you. I'm not gonna do that.
We're really bad at this.
We're really bad at this. Oh, uh, Natouch. Natouch. That's Fluke.
What
One
is
of the
that?
flukes. H.
I think it's so funny how we've transitioned to their full.
I'm just spending time on my drama list at the moment. I love us.
His name is Hitter.
Hitter?
Hiter.
R? That's what we were looking for? R?
Mm-hmm.
Do you know, my bro? Do you know? Not to chai is my bro. Now I have that song stuck in my head. Don't know who this person is, but we're gonna go with Rathavit. Rathavit. So it ends with a T.
What does it end in?
T.
T? Ta.
Ta is an actor.
He is. He was in Dead Friend Forever.
Yeah, and Ken Persh. Okay, A. We already did Apo. Ooh. This ends with a U.
Oh. From Jasper.
Mm-hmm. Ooh. Ow. Ooh.
Great, we have two options. We have up or us. We'll go with us because we haven't had an S word yet.
Oh, but do I want Salub? It ends with a B.
B. Barcode.
Ends with an E. Damn it. That's a hard one. We already. Oh, Est. Dodgy. I had it written down because I was like, oh, next time we have an E one.
Thomas. We're doing Thomas.
Thomas. S. Santa. I'll be nice.
J.
Huh? AJ?
AJ.
JJ.
Jeff.
No drink. Both have been spotted.
Jeff Satter.
R.
Or you could
Damn
do
it.
Jeff. It doesn't matter.
Okay, let's do Jeff. I don't know if the F's gonna help. Fluke. Oh, I'm so sorry. I ended up with you in E again.
We have Earth or Est, and that's it.
There's two Earths. We can say that you're now doing Kuhart Earth.
Okay.
But now I have to figure out another H. Sing. Sing's name is Harit. I mean, no, hold on. No, you know what? We are doing any celebrity. Why am I doing this to you? Hangjung.
Trying to find it's easy for you. Gemini. That's not easy.
No, you're ending me with an I again. We've already talked about the I.
Is a Y easier?
Yes.
Let's do golf. We'll do golf.
F. First.
Mm-hmm. We've already done first. No, we haven't.
No, you said first, but we may have to end this game soon just because we are losing our minds.
We're running out of people.
T?
Okay, we're done. We're done.
Oh, okay. All right. What's our next thing?
We have our question now.
Oh, no.
Does suffering make us stronger, or does it only cause harm?
Really? You made us play that game, and then you're making us be philosophical? Okay, Maddie. Are you feeling okay? Oh.
I think it makes you harm. I think it does harm. But that's from experience.
Suffering? I would rather not suffer. I don't think it does anything. I don't think it helps you. I really don't. I think like you need some kind of I think you need some kind of like challenge. But a challenge versus a sufferer are two very different things. One pushes you to and motivates you. The other one just causes PTSD. And then you have therapy, and then that's where your whole bill goes, and then, yeah. Oddly specific,
yeah,
but
we
know
understand
now.
that one, don't we? Okay, go to the last slide.
And I sound like that animal, too. For those who are just listening,
I
and you're
like
not
I have
actually... for those of you who are listening and you don't actually have the image, Maddie sent me a picture of a duck looking very threatening, by the way, saying, "Drink your water, this is a threat." Maddie does have to remind me to eat and drink water, so that this actually does check. Oh my god, it's so funny.
This is a threat.
This is a threat. Oh man, that was a fun time. That wraps up today's episode. Thanks for hanging out with us, Gremlins, and we love you, and we hope you'll come back next time, or you might run away. Either way, we're glad you're here this time.
I mean, I wouldn't really blame you if you did. I
we're
hope
glad you
don't,
gave us a chance.
Anyways, I hope you laughed with us, and if you know someone, a fellow gremlin perhaps, send us to them. We want them to be our babies. Until next time, bye-bye, baby gremlins.
Bye-bye.
Drink water. Drink water.
We want more of you.
Okay, bye.
Goodbye.